April, Saturday the 27th. I've decided to start the Tirzepatide shots back up again. I have about a little less than a month before we go to Hawaii. It'd be nice to lose a little bit of weight before I go. Probably so I can maybe put it back on while I'm there. I don't know. We'll see. It's not like it's a all-inclusive, all-you-can-eat kind of situation. So I weighed myself this morning, and I am 260, like 0.4 or something like that. And I have definitely been eating a ton of Cadbury eggs lately, and I've been just snacking because of boredom and because I haven't been having to deal with the indigestion and gas and bloating. So maybe it's like a blessing in disguise that is the kind of side effects that I get. But in any event, I'll show you the shot. Oh, and instead of starting at 2.5 milligrams, since it's been about a month, I think, since I've taken a shot, I'm just jumping right in at 5 milligrams. So wish me luck. All right, I'm doing it in my belly as per usual. You can tell that really massive bruise that I had from when I went into a vein is basically gone. I do have some other bruises just from that the SS31 shots that I've been doing. I was going to start the MOTS C today, but let's see, I'll do it over here. But then I was looking at the protocols for it, and it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I'll wait to do that. Okay. All right, so maybe you guys can see that. I can't tell. It's at the 5. You'll just have to trust me. Okay. And that is that, 5 milligrams. That's, it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right. So 5 milligrams of Tirzepatide, and that's going from basically nothing. The last time I started this, I started at 2.5, and that was coming off of semaglutide at 0.25 milligrams. So this is just going to be 5 milligrams out of the starting gate. I will be like a guinea pig for you guys. I will be very excited when I get my my insulin pens to do these peptides with. I was doing the SS31 every day, and it was quite the pain in the butt to have to take the proper amount of medication out. I was using 2 needles every day because I would fill the syringe with this needle, and then I would inject with this needle because when I used this one for both the filling and injecting, the needle tips they're pretty fine, and they get blunt very easily. And I was having to push harder than I wanted to get it through my skin. So I just decided to go ahead and use the 2 separate ones, but it just feels like a waste. So with the insulin pens, I've already purchased the pen tips, and I think I already got them. I think they're in my bedroom. It'll just be, I'll be filling up a cartridge that goes inside the pen, and then just swapping out a pen tip every day. So I won't have to do multiple pens. And the way that the pen works, the pen tip, is that like it's like this little, it's little, and there's a needle that goes from the top and then also through the bottom. So when you put it in the thing, it punctures the cartridge rubber gasket seal. So it'll be interesting. And then I'll just be using the button on the end to dial up how many units of medication. I had to take a little break there, and I'm not 100% sure where we left off. So, like I said, I'll be starting the MOTS C protocol on Monday. It's 5 milligrams. It's supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Oh, we were talking about insulin pens, weren't we? It's supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and that's going to be for like 5 weeks. And then 4 weeks just on Mondays. So that's that particular protocol. I am still waiting on my devices that I bought, like the microneedling and roller stamp devices. My group is having another group buy, and there's so much on the catalog this time. And one of the products I bought from the last time is for sale with this other company. Same product. This time, $9 less for the entire thing. And it was like 10 syringes in it. So that's almost $1 less per syringe. It's mind-boggling. So I'm trying to keep track of all these kind of things and like which group buy am I paying for? Because then I can tell in the future, oh, this is a good buy or this is not a good buy, or, you know, that kind of thing. They're also doing a Korean sunscreen buy right now. And I've never dealt with Korean sunscreens, but apparently we here in the States have not changed. The FDA has not like approved new filters for sunscreen, like sun filters with sunscreen, for like 26 years or something like that. And other countries like Europe and Asia, like Korea and Japan, they have like all these updated ways to filter UVA and UVB sun rays that we aren't getting accessible here for some stupid reason. So Korean sunscreens are huge, and Japanese ones too, to a certain extent. So we're having a sunscreen buy going on right now. So I've been kind of reading up on like several different types of sunscreens that they have. It's not a huge selection this time. I'll probably get a couple just to try out, just to see how I like it. It seems like they're a thinner texture, and they have a lot of them that almost like dry down to a matte finish instead of like a dewy, oily type finish. Because that's why I don't wear foundation. I do not like to feel that I have stuff on my face. So if I could get a sunscreen, because sunscreen is apparently very important in terms of your skin not aging super quick, but as well as trying to prevent certain types of skin cancer, right? And I live in a arid, deserty type area. And so the sun here, it hits hard. And with the medication that I take, it makes me more photosensitive. So I'm more prone to getting sunburned anyway. So if I can have a sunscreen, especially on my face, that doesn't feel like I'm just coated in grease. Do you guys remember the bullfrog sunscreen from way back in the day? I think it's still around. My grandparents used to slather us in that, and it felt so gross. It's like this thick gel, and it did the trick. Don't get me wrong. It was effective, but it just felt so, ugh. I hate it. I hate wearing sunscreen. I hate any kind of an oily feeling on my skin. I don't know how people can do like oil-based moisturizers to keep their skin like supple. Like I understand how it works to a great extent, but it just feels so gross. And then your clothes or your bed sheets get oily. I can't take it. I have a niece who puts lotion on her feet and legs every day and then immediately puts socks on over it. And she loves how it like sticks to her legs because of that. I hate that. I'll do it like in the wintertime when my feet and heels are all kind of cracked, and it feels so gross to me. She just adores it. She thinks it's the best. I think she's so weird. Anyway, so I am going to get some of the Korean sunscreens, and I'll try them out. I'll let you guys know what I think about them, if any of them are good. Of course, I'm probably not going to get them for another month or so, so that's a video, for another day. But I am excited to try that. And I do want to go through and I need to look through that catalog because it's like 29 pages of stuff. And I don't do like the Botoxes. I don't do the threads. Have you guys seen threading? It looks bonkers. Like you're putting filament, you're using a cannula to put filaments down there, and then it like, stretches up, right? So then you're putting another, and then you're taking the thing out, and so it like stretches your skin up. I don't know if I'm ever going to be to that kind of a point. I could probably microneedle some Botox type stuff just to kind of give it like a superficial tightening, but actually like injecting different, I don't know that I'll ever get there. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. In the meantime, I just, I would like to have these tightened up and this a little bit, and the décolletage would be nice to be like smooth. I mean, I don't want to look like I'm 20, but younger than 40, that'd be nice. I could deal with that. All right. So I'll let you guys know if I'm feeling any crazy effects from the 5 milligram Tirzepatide that I just took. And I'll just kind of play it by ear from there. My dad just told me he lost another 3 pounds this week on he's up to 7.5 milligrams weekly with his injections. So he's down to 255 now, which is great. I'm super jealous. I'm also jealous that he doesn't have like any side effects from it. He doesn't have the crazy sulfur burps like I do. He doesn't have indigestion, acid reflux. None of that seems to be affecting him. And I check in with them to make sure, but so yeah, super gel. Cool. All right. Well, I will see you guys next time. Bye.